Wait, who are you?
Oh, Inquisitor, greetings. I was recently appointed by Sister Liliana to keep her books in order. I'm so pleased to be here, helping out in my small way. Well, I should get back to work.
I'm not even allowed to talk to you. Okay, sure.
Silveric knew where the champion was all along. That's the last time we sent Cassandra to interrogate.
Anything I should know?
Our agent stationed near Adamant reports strange sounds. Curious lights around the fortress. At least 2 scouts have gone missing. We must make our move, and quickly.
I'll leave you to your work.
Probably would fall to some damage, so I don't want to... I think I've, for the most part, cleared out the entirety of the Inner Circle's quests. I can't remember... Ah, yes. Aha. Vivienne, darling.
Do you need something, my dear?
What are your thoughts about the others in the Inquisition?
I admire Cassandra's determination. If she had a little charm, she could be a remarkable leader.
I'm tired of everyone looking so doughy-faced. But this is what I get for playing games that were based on, during the Xbox 360 era. I have to head out now. Time to get some sleep, have a good rest of stream, and give my regards to the Archdemon when you go to sign up with him. I will give my regards when I go to tear out his heart. You have an excellent evening, Excommunicatus. It is so nice to see you back. I hope that I can expect to see you at future streams. It's very nice to have you back. Good night, sir. Good night. Well, now that no one's really paying attention, probably should just check in on my sweetheart.
A pleasure.
Let's talk about us, sweetheart. Let's spend some time
I
alone.
came to see if I could steal you away for a few minutes for myself.
Oh, goodness. Quickly then, before anyone needs something from us.
Yeah. I don't know if that's going to happen. Some time alone in the garden where a bunch of people are hanging out. And she's gone already. Yeah, well, you know. The work, it never ends. All right. Actually, it's an interesting question. Is there anybody over here? No? Okay. Wait, what the hell? Oh, it's the war room. Okay, yeah. You know, I haven't really done any... Ah! Well, we should be back from ads, if there's anybody watching. So, yeah. Let's get back to the game. Really should see if these merchants have anything good. Yeah, that needs to go. Huh. Siege's End. Wow, that's pretty good. But I don't think... Yeah, no, it's still not quite as good. That said, the AoE damage is nice. Yeah, I don't know. And if I put in a half pommel and rune, it might be just as good or nearly as good, and it has AoE from regular swings. So I don't know. Weapon schematics, armor schematics. Nothing particularly useful. Hello, Miss Sims. Lady Sims. 295. Plus AoE damage. Yeah, I mean... That's a nice shield, too. God damn. Alright, let's go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, Lord Chancellor de Leon?
Inquisitor.
Blackwall, sir. Check in with you.
We need to head to Adamant Fortress as soon as possible. If there's a chance we can stop Corypheus from destroying the Wardens, we can't let it slip away.
Agreed.
What do you think we'll uncover at Adamant? Nothing good. Hearing the Warden's plan was bad enough. Now we'll see it firsthand. Best case, we find a nightmare. Worst, we'll find a nightmare and die painfully. I still can't believe what they're doing. I thought I understood the Order. Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
That's great. It's like, best, we find a nightmare. Worst, we find a nightmare and then die painfully. Master Dennett, sir? Reinforced defender armor. Increase Inquisition power and influence. Oh, yeah, okay, I see. This is to... Okay. Well, let's go check on our requisitions to make sure that there's not any more castle upgrades.
Inquisitor. Whatever you need.
No, actually, wait, as you were.
Inquisitor.
I need to check here. Nope, okay.
Of course. Another time.
Cassie. Long time no talk, sweetheart. How you doing? Because calling
Planning
your
troop
sweetheart isn't
movements
sexist
now?
as hell.
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done. All of this once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that, as did the Blights. As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
We make the world a better place.
Because everyone agrees on what better means. I know I want a world where people trust the Chantry and that trust is respected. I want to respect tradition, but not fear change. I want to right past wrongs, but not avenge them. And I have no idea if my wanting these things makes any of them right.
Even if they're not right, they're certainly admirable.
Some would disagree. They would call it heresy.
That didn't sound like the ravings of a heretic, Cassandra.
Perhaps not. But it takes precious little effort to paint even an act of compassion as damaging.
Those are people who just enjoy power and are afraid of losing it.
Tell me, what guides you? You make decisions that shake the world, yet always seem so assured. I wish I had your confidence.
You almost sound like you admire me.
I absolutely do. I may not always agree with your decisions, but how many could do what you have done? You were a prisoner, accused and reviled, yet you've emerged from every trial victorious. The Maker's grace does not make you immortal. You live or die by your own hand. That is worthy of admiration.
I'm guided by what my conscience tells me.
Your conscience must speak more clearly than mine.
I doubt it, but I do my best.
When we first met, if someone told me I would be pleased to have you lead me, I would have throttled them. But I am. The Maker chose well.
I hope we can call each other friends.
I hope so too. We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor. Wherever it takes us, I am glad you're here.
No, that's not what I wanted. But that's okay.
Inquisitor.
Actually, the inn is in here and has a couple of people. Oh, wow. That was a big stutter.
Inquisitor, come have a drink. To killing a high dragon like warriors of legend.
Damn right. Oh, come on.
I know, right? Put some chest on your chest. That little gurgle right before it spat fire. And that roar. What I wouldn't give to roar like that. The way the ground shook when it landed. The smell of the fires burning. Tarsadathan Halsam. You know, Kunari hold dragons sacred. Well, as much as we hold anything sacred. Here, your turn.
That thing you just said. You shouted it during the fight, too. What does it mean?
Oh, Tarsadathan Halsam. Closest translation would be, I will bring myself sexual pleasure later, while thinking about this with great respect.
That while it was breathing fire at us?
I know, right?
I think I'm gonna drink until I get fucking sloshed, apparently.
Yes, the second cup's easier. Most of the nerves in your throat are dead after the first one. Atashi, the glorious ones. That's our word for them. Atashi.
Why do you think the Kunari think of dragons that way?
Well, you know how we have horns. We kind of look more dragony than most people. Maybe it's that. But a few of the Ben Hasrath have this crazy old theory. See, the Tamasrans control who we mate with. They breed us for jobs like you breed dogs or horses. What if they mixed in some dragon a long time ago? Maybe drinking the blood, maybe magic, I don't know. But something in that dragon we killed spoke to me.
It's a shame we had to kill the dragon.
Damn good fight. Dragons are the embodiment of raw power. But it's all uncontrolled. Savage. So, they need to be destroyed. Taming the wild. Order out of chaos. Have another drink.
Fuck it.
Nice. To dragons.
To dragons.
To finding the biggest, baddest things in the world and showing them that we're badder.
Anan.
I believe I just got sloshed. Is that everything, Iron Bull?
You're doing good work, boss. I like how this Inquisition is coming. Next time you're free, why don't you come grab a drink? I'll introduce you to the Chargers.
Can you tell me more about Saharon?
It's a damn ugly place. Only getting uglier when I left. Between the Fog Warriors, the Tal-Ashath, my people, and the Vince, we were lucky to go a day without blood. What do you want to know?
What were the Fog Warriors like?
They were the worst of the rebels. They trained for stealth attacks. They made this fog. I never saw any mages, so I figured it was alchemy, not magic. They were almost invisible. I'd be on patrol in the market square. The fog would roll in, and before I knew it, half my squad dead without a sound.
It almost sounds like you admire them.
They didn't use poison. They didn't hurt civilians, and they were damn good fighters. You have to respect that. Plus, they hit the Vince as hard as they hit us. Hearing some terrified Magister scream, "My slaves! Where are my slaves?" in the fog always put a smile on my face.
I mean, I can't be entirely mad about that.
Tell me about the Tal-Bashan.
When Kunari can't handle the fighting in Sahara, lose faith in the Q, they go rogue. They flee into the wilderness and turn into bandits, attacking everyone. They're vicious, savage. You look at them and you can see why my people needed the Q to stay civilized.
Isn't that what you did, though?
Hey, when I burned out, I didn't go rogue. I reported in and went where the Ben Hasrath sent me. I'm doing my job. Serving the Qun out here. I'm not some bandit.
Okay, fair enough.
What are things like for the natives of Sahara?
I remember one guy. He made these things, fish wrapped in thin bread. Nice guy. Talk to him every morning. So, one time I'm asking about his backpack. I see he's nervous, trying to tell me something with his eyes. Next thing I know, his assistants draw knives and come at my team. The rebels had forced him to poison my food.
And then?
I'd seen how nervous he was, so I hadn't eaten anything. A couple of my guys weren't so lucky. We killed the rebels. I lost 2 men to the poison, another to knife wounds. My friend who made the fish wraps died with a knife in his throat. Close quarters fight. Was caught in the middle. That is what things are like for the natives of Sahara.
Tell me about the Tevinter people you fought.
The Vin sent forces to Sahara every autumn. Guess they didn't like the summer heat. We had some good fights on the beaches, standing in knee-high water foaming red with blood, ships on fire around us. The cities were worse. Free bit of advice. Don't let the Inquisition forces get suckered into urban combat.
Yeah, no.
Why do you hate Tevinter forces so much? What makes them so bad?
It's not their armies. It's their spies. They bloodied Saharan year-round, killing loyalists, supporting rebels. Alam had no city administrator. Nobody would accept the position. The last 4 who held it died inside a year. Trying to conquer a country is one thing. Making it so nobody can live there, that just screws everyone.
So scorched earth tactics. Alright. Yeah, that's not great.
See you later, Bo.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Who's next? I think it's Sarah's on this level, right?
I'm telling you, I saw who I saw.
The champion. You say you saw the champion online?
Yeah.
So we're attacking wardens now. That's pissing great.
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Sandra laid it out, right? Well, the big hat now. Gonna make everything the way it should be. Very nice, I suppose. Griffey's bit, though. Shite.
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Again with your people. Right, which ones?
What do you think about our spy master, ambassador, and commander?
Liliana is pretty in places. Swear I've seen her too. Or heard she used to play. But that. Now, Josie, you don't need me going on about your little Josie. And Cullen. I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice.
Thoughts about Cassandra?
So she plays, right? Tough though. I'd stand behind her in front of anything.
Fair enough.
Anything to say about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
What about Solus?
Solus? His head's crammed up 1,000 years ago.
What about Cole?
Not saying nothing about that. That thing is just wrong.
What's your opinion of Vivienne?
She's a bitch, but she knows. She's better.
Thoughts on Iron Bull?
It makes me wonder about things. I mean, what do the women look like? Woof.
They're muscle mommies for sure. And from what I can tell from Veilguard, they act like obnoxious teenagers, despite being full-grown adults.
Any thoughts about Warden Blackwall?
He's too good, right? Like to see him out of that uniform. Not like that.
What about Dorian?
He's fun. Could lose a bit more to Vinter.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here.
And then Cole. I don't even know if I've done his Inner Circle quest.
The left hand remembers a knife slipped to her in the darkness and wonders why the flower blooms.
I
I'll talk to you
hope
later.
that I have. Realize the Abyss. Map. Map sketch. Requisition. I don't have enough shards. Jaws of Khan. I want to save that for later. Requisition. Save it for later. Missile High Dragon. Yeah, I suppose I could start taking out some of the dragons, couldn't I? Because I did take one out. Let's start hunting dragons. What in the hinterlands that I want to deal with? Yeah,